Hey everybody, this is Dr. K here, and we are talking about my favorite way to look at exercise, which is the 8 primal movement patterns. So if you break it down, your body is really only designed to do 8 things. There's only 8 requirements of the human body when it comes to working out. You need to push stuff, pull stuff, squat, lunge, hinge, carry, rotate, and counter-rotate. When you're using this program, what we're trying to do is train function, work on dynamic movements as opposed to isolation movements, where you're moving the entire body as opposed to just one muscle group or one limb. And with this, we're training stability, which equals mobility. The good news about this is you can do this at home, you can do this in the gym, you can do it on the road, you can really do it anywhere. So some examples of these movements would be push. You can do a push-up, you can do a bench press, you can do an overhead press, you can use kettlebells, you can use dumbbells, you can use a barbell, you can use anything at all so long as you're pushing it away from the body. Upper body push. Pull. We can do bicep curls, that's more of an isolation movement. You can do lat pull downs, you can do pull-ups, you can do rows with any kind of variation on that, dumbbells, barbells, cables. Squat, you can do back squats, you can do front squat, you can do body weight squats, you can do leg press, even though we prefer that you're weight bearing. So a lot of things you can do with that. Lunge, any type of single leg lunging motion, forward lunges, backward lunges, you can do it on a stability pad, you can use kettlebells, dumbbells, barbells, body weight. Hinge is going to be your deadlift, that's going to be glute bridges, that's going to be anything that works the posterior trunk, posterior chain, really concentrating on the glutes there. A little bit of low back, a little bit of hamstrings, but glutes is really where you want to feel that firing. Carry, that's anything where you're loading the body with weight and then moving through a gait pattern. So you can do farmer's carries, you can do suitcase carries, you can do waiter's carries, you can use sandbags, anything where you're loading the body with weight and then moving through a gait pattern. Rotate, counter-rotate. These kind of get muddy and cloudy a little bit. The thought process behind this is so long as you're rotating the core and then resisting rotation with the core. So Turkish get-ups, really good for this. Cycling crunches, Roman chair where you're pulling your knees to the side, cable work where you're pulling down and rotating the body, or where you're pulling up and rotating the body, or where you're pulling down and then slowly releasing back. That's actually, you're rotating and then counter-rotating. So there's tons of examples of this on the website, on the info sheet that's attached to this video, and then in some of the other workouts that we're going to talk about with this program. So give it a shot and see how it goes.